Hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Kylan. Today's pick a card. It's who is jealous of you and why? Like, why? Well, the why is because you are inspiring people and they are misinterpreting it. So, my loves, really, this reading is like, what, like, how are you inspiring people? Okay. I know, I love that, right? It's amazing, that higher vibe perspective on everything. We have three beautiful piles here with three beautiful stones. There's a blue agate, there's a green aventurine, and there's a purple agate. And we have here this pile one, keepers of the earth. Amazing gorgeousness. Check that out. Check it out, my loves. Pile two with this green aventurine is birthing a new age. And pile three over here with this purple agate, I love it, is the inner temple. So, my loves, feel whatever is resonating for you. If more than one pile is resonating for you, there may be more than one reason why people are experiencing jealousy about you. So you come here for your information, and they can there can be more information for you. So just go with whatever resonates for you. Piles 1, 2, or 3, or all of the above, and I will see you guys on the other side. Hello, beautiful pile ones. You guys chose this magnificent blue agate. And also, you guys chose and gravitated towards or resonated with this Keepers of the Earth card and this imagery that says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And like, look at this figure here. I can tell you guys, pile ones, right off the bat, as I said in my intro, if you skipped over that, that important thing to get is that jealousy is really just a lower vibrational frequency of inspiration. When you're jealous of someone or they're jealous of you, it's actually just a kind of misinterpretation of the fact that you're inspired by someone, you want what they have, they're showing you what's possible for you. And similarly, for anyone who's jealous of you, it's actually just that you're showing them what's possible for them. You are modeling or role modeling something that they want. And outside of their own empowerment, when they're not feeling empowered, they experience jealousy rather than inspiration. So just know that, my pile ones, that these are actually the ways in which you would be inspiring people. But if they're experiencing jealousy, it's simply because of their level of interpretation of the energies, my loves. So really, this reading is about how you are an inspiration. That being said, keepers of the earth, my darlings, people see you as someone who could do anything. I'm getting from all this like wingedness that it's kind of like that pile ones. For people who are looking at you, they're really seeing that you are like yeah, okay. Spirit is saying that it's like the world is your oyster, that like there's so much possibility for you, and people have this sense that like you could do anything you wanted. I'm getting that you occur for people as someone who has a lot of freedom, okay? And a lot of people don't perceive their lives as though they have freedom. They're not perceiving that they really have choices and that you're making choices all the time. It's just it's happening on a less conscious level. Now, you are Kylan lights. You're here gravitating toward my channel, which means that you're more conscious beings. So you might just be more empowered in your life, and you're making conscious choices and being powerful. People are seeing that, and they envy your freedom. They envy the freedom that you are ultimately role modeling for them. I know that some of these people as well, like they are going to continue to watch you, and that they are going to tap into this way in which you are in fact an inspiration for them. So that's kind of a beautiful thing. So, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kylan, or welcome back, of course, if you're a Kylan light. Hello. This reading is always struck to me. It's like, why am I being called to do a reading about people being jealous? And then I got the download about how it's really about the way in which you're an inspiration to other people and the sort of things that you're role modeling for them. So I was like, okay, I can do that. I can get down with that. So, so let's have a look. Ooh, amazing. Yeah, okay, cutting through. This card keeps coming up lately. That's interesting. Oh, and the High Priestess. Okay, yeah. So you guys, like, other people are like getting that you have a lot of freedom. I'm seeing too that you guys seem to have what people like to call sovereignty, okay? That it's like you guys heed your own inner voice, that you guys are sort of tapped in. And you don't have a problem sort of like cutting away anything that seems like it doesn't work for you. Again, it's like where other people are tethered, where other people are limited, you guys seem to be able to just like cut cords and like move on. And you're able to move on with this sort of inner perception, with this high priestess energy, okay, that you're divinely guided. And people see that as, again, as like freedom, okay, that you have a lot of self-determination. But what they don't see is so much that is that sort of behind the scenes that you guys are really checking in with and responding to your own alignment. So they're not necessarily aware of what's going on in the background of your life. They just see you like, you know, sort of getting out of situations that are unfavorable or don't work for you with, you know, with decisive action. I'm hearing that as well. They see you guys as like really decisive, okay? But you have this priestess energy about you. So I think that a lot of people as well kind of envy your ability to get out of a situation, to get out of a circumstance, to just to get out of things without causing trouble, without, you know, it's that thing of like say what you mean but don't say it mean. A lot of people observe you doing this and they wish they could do that. They don't know how you do that. That's kind of amazing. Fire of sacrifice. And wow, yeah, you guys are really able to just burn away and clear away what's not working for you. And then puja purification. Yes, you guys really are seen as like very, somehow you're able to, what's the expression? Keep your side of the street clean. I'm really getting here, my pile ones, that something people envy about you is your ability to just stay out of trouble. You guys just don't stay in a difficult situation for too long. You don't overstay your welcome. You don't let things that are unwelcome. So it's really like you guys just are able to free yourselves and walk your paths in beauty, okay? You guys really have very pure hearts and you manage to remain untainted. Again, excuse me. I'm like, excuse me, a little bit behind the scenes, just as it was with this sort of divine inner guidance and the actual that you guys do soul searching before you make a decision like this. You just don't overthink things. You're intuitively guided. You're also like really this sort of burning away energy that you guys are able to clear stuff from your life. It takes something from you. It takes fire. It takes a passion. But you guys manage to always come across as a sweetheart. And people really envy that. I'm hearing for a lot of you guys that you were like teachers' pets, or like you were those kids in school who were like, you know, always seemed to get away with kind of like doing what you wanted and you never seemed to get in trouble for it. Like, or you're the kid in the family who's like, you know, gets to kind of it seems like you just can do whatever you want and you just don't get in trouble for it. People really, really envy this. But at the end of the day, you guys need to know that this is an inspiration to other people. It really is, okay? Oh, the Divine Feather Messenger wants to talk to you guys. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, your angels just jumped right on in there and were like, we want to talk. And I do want to finish this message up with some direct angel messages for you guys from my from one of my two angel decks. That'll either be the Guardian Angel deck or it'll be the Angel Answers. So we'll look at that in a second. Yeah, my loves, this is really, again, like you guys have a sovereignty is the word. You guys are like kind of single-minded, but you're like, it's just, you know what you want and you always seem to figure out how to get it. But you get it in a way that it's like you're really masterful at creating like what's called like a win-win situation where you get what you want, but somehow other people around you get what they want too. And it really annoys some people who are always finding themselves in trouble, some people who are always sort of like losing their patience or like making a mess of things. You guys just don't do that. You're always keeping your side of the street clean as far as people are concerned. So the energy here is the vulture. Accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. Yeah, again, I feel like for you guys that there is this kind of inevitability to having to move on from things. So you're able to like adapt and embrace change with a lot of grace and with a lot of ease. Again, which doesn't cause all this upset or upheaval. And people really, really admire that, I'm hearing. Woodpecker, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. Yeah, again, it's like this kind of thing where you guys, like I said this earlier, you guys are decisive. You're able to just call it. And you call things, have you ever heard the expression, a stitch in time saves nine? It's this idea that like when, it's a sewing idea, right? So it's like if something's starting to tear, if you mend it quickly, then it won't tear further and then take a whole bunch more of your time to repair. You guys are like this, like you have discernment, like you're able to navigate situations in such a way and to act quickly, to let things go when you need to let things go, to address things when it's time to address things. You have good timing, you guys, so it enables you to be really graceful. You guys, again, you come out of really sticky, really difficult situations, like smelling like roses. Like that's a real gift and it drives some people crazy. Magpie, reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go what you no longer need. Yeah, this is, again, these are all speaking to this, and this speaks to the fire of sacrifice and this also this cutting through, that you guys really are able to just get the heck out of situations that do not work for you. Yeah, and people like, it's like you can like levitate. It's like you just sort of float away. You're like, no, thank you. Like it's literally like, it's kind of like, there's like some people who will end up stuck having a conversation like at a bar or at a bus stop with someone who's really, sort of like has icky energy and they won't stop talking to them. You guys are pile ones. You are these people who are able to somehow like get that person to stop talking to you without upsetting that person or causing a scene, and they just leave you alone and like everything's fine. It's like you guys are like that. A lot of people perceive it as lucky. They think you're just lucky, but it's really that you guys are able to discern things, act in time, act in such a way, let things go really, really quickly. Again, you have this good timing, you have this good delivery, and it allows you to be freer with yourself and with your energy, and also, again, to keep your side of the street clean. You guys come out smelling like roses. It's beautiful. And you are just not attached to like again, you don't want to hurt anybody, you don't want to upset anybody's feelings, but you're not going to sit and have a conversation with someone who's really icky while you're trying to read your book or whatever, at the expense of what you're trying to do. And that energy is definitive and it's clear and it's not harmful, and you don't get resentful. Here's another thing about you pile ones, and that people really, really wish they had, is that you will set a boundary with someone before they've crossed over too far to upset you. So you don't even get upset with people. It's just you handle it quickly, and you handle it with grace and dignity because you have a healthy boundary. So before someone has crossed over and you start to get upset and then things are heated and what have you because you're trying to please everybody, like, no, you know what it is to let go of, what it is to set a boundary. You accept the inevitability, you use your discernment, and you know what your priorities are, and you're able to let go of what you no longer need, such as a crappy conversation with someone that you don't know and don't need to know. like you're really good at this, pile ones. This is amazing. You guys are cool. Like, this is really, really great. Okay, I want to get a little bit more here from the Prism Oracle. Yeah, wow. This is definitely enviable. Like this is beautiful, beautiful quality, my pile ones. Like this is really amazing. And if you're just like, I'm not like that at all, then this is not your pile, because this is a very like specific class of people. This is also pretty rare. So you might pile ones are really exceptional human beings, like to be able to be this way in the world. And I'm hearing that for some of you, that you're developing this and that you're, you know, you're practicing it and you're getting better and better at it, which is awesome, which is really awesome. And in fact, that your spirit teams, for some of you, I'm getting that you're here to hear this reading in order to continue to be encouraged in this way of being, because not only is it enviable, not only do other people wish they are this way, you would be role modeling this way of being for other people, which gives them permission to set healthy boundaries before they end up getting upset with other people. Like, it's really like a way of being that is very, very beautiful, and more people could use it. So the more you practice this, the more you are this way in the world, the better it is for anyone who would observe you, whether their initial feelings are of envy or jealousy or not. These are things that anyone can develop this, and that you guys are developing in this, or you have developed in this really beautifully. Determination. Yeah, it's just, look at this clarity in this card. Like, you guys just are clear about and you are determined to keep yourselves and your space unencumbered by unwanted circumstances and influences and people. It's really amazing. Rest. Yeah, again, there's so much peace and like protection, and like you guys are able to be at peace and at rest inside of yourselves, inside of this way of being. It's really a much nicer way to be, and you guys have figured this out, or are figuring this out. And people really, it is enviable. People really are jealous. Okay, the guardian angels want to talk to you, my pile ones. We're going to finish up with this. Now is a good time to receive this message. Again, if you feel that you developed this, if you really get how you are a role model, how this could be an inspiration for people once they get over feeling like they couldn't be this way, once they get over their envy. Sink it in, receive this message. You can type in pile 1, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, it puts the message into your body through the nerve endings in your fingers, through your nervous system and up into your neural pathways. You can also just click that like button, but sink it in, receive this. This is a beautiful thing to be. This is a beautiful thing to develop. Yeah, you guys are so self-expressed, really, is what I'm hearing. And again, you're self-expressed in time, so that it's like you're just not prone to having blow-ups with people. Things just don't have to get out of hand because you have good timing. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of tact as well. Expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly, without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Okay, that was just like exactly this entire reading. So people totally envy that you are somehow a peacemaker while at the same time taking care of yourself. Clearly, lovingly, honestly, without fear or judgment, expressing yourself, saying things like they are, yet avoiding blow-ups, being a healer, and being so free and so liberated in that. You guys truly do trust in the power of life to guide you, and you are so guided and so powerful and so pure at the same time. Really, really beautiful pile ones, truly enviable. Of course, know you are a role model in this and that this is a beautiful way to be. Go forth and continue to develop this, continue to be this in the world, and to be a living example of this way of being, my pile ones. As I said, I hope you sunk this in by typing in pile 1, I receive it, or clicking that like button. At the very least, put it through your fingertips. And my loves, if you're feeling me at any point, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. I am here with your spirit teams to help guide you in this beautiful unfolding pathways like this. This is amazing, pile ones. You are amazing, pile ones. I truly hope you've received this, and I hope you know, pile ones, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, hello, beautiful pile twos. You guys picked this Birthing a New Age card. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. And the Aventurine stone, which is an amazing heart chakra stone. Very, very nice, pile twos. So I want to start off just by saying about this reading, when we talk about why are people jealous of you, this really is about what are your qualities that are enviable, in the sense that they would be an inspiration to someone who's really tapped into the fact that there is nothing you could trigger in someone else that isn't in them as well. Really, anything you are role modeling, anything you are modeling or being that would have someone feel jealous, would be something that they would, at a more advanced stage, simply be inspired by. So you guys got to do you here, okay? You are beautiful, beautiful human beings out there inspiring people. And if that inspiration starts off as a little pang of jealousy, that is okay. That is part of the natural design as we evolve. When we become more conscious beings, we don't experience jealousy so much. We pretty much only experience being inspired by people who are out there killing it. So, pile twos. That being said, I can tell you guys right off the bat, birthing a new age here, like look at this incredible thing. You guys are light workers. You guys are radiant. But there is a way in which people don't necessarily know that's going on with you. All that they see, like the first thing is that you're lucky. They, you know, and it's that thing of like when you're in vibrational alignment, when your vibration is high and you're vibing high, when you're taking care of your spiritual alignment, things start to work out in your favor, and you do appear very, very, very lucky. And you're not lucky unless you know you're lucky. So pile twos, like, you know you're lucky. You know things work out for you. But you know the behind the scenes of everything you do to take care of yourself and your life so that things line up, you know? So you can't be in the right place at the right time if you don't go out, you know? Like, it's like that. So you guys are doing your part and you're doing it beautifully. But a lot of people just perceive you as like lucky, and they stop there inside of their own not being responsible for the fact that maybe they're not going out, maybe they're not making the efforts that you are. So they just say, oh, they're just lucky, pile twos. But really, you guys are an inspiration, and you are role modeling the way to make beautiful things happen for you, the way to manifest. So pile twos, that's very powerful, and that's a very powerful person to be. Okay, so really like take a deep breath here with me and allow yourselves to like receive and sort of sink in that that's going on for you, okay? And there's nothing bad and there's nothing wrong about it. I was raised, my mom told me you make your luck, and that's exactly what you guys are doing, pile twos, and it's really beautiful. I'm also hearing that for a lot of people that, again, are starting out with a little pang of jealousy, they're watching you, and they're watching you closely, and they're going to get more and more about how it is that you create what you create, how it is that you end up in these sort of lucky seeming circumstances out of being in divine alignment, my pile twos, okay? So it's not something for you to worry about. Your spirit team really wants me to be clear with that. Oh, and hi, if you're new to my channel, I'm Kylan. I forgot to say that. And if you're returning, well, I love you, my Kylan lights. I get the best readings for you. I know I say that every time because I do. What? Yeah, lucky, lucky, lucky. This is exactly what I'm saying. Okay. This Nine of Cups card here is the wish fulfillment card, but it is a self-created wish fulfillment. This is exactly what I was talking about, okay? And this character here has what my mom also, I'm talking about my mom quite a bit today, has what she would call a shit-eating grin, okay? Which is just like, ew, that's an awful expression. But it seriously is like there is that level of like, there is a well-earned self-satisfaction when you have done your part co-creating with the universe and you have manifested wish fulfillment after wish fulfillment after wish fulfillment after wish fulfillment, which really starts to lead to a very, very satisfying life, and that you are allowed to be self-satisfied in that. But a lot of people, again, they don't see what went into each and every one of these manifestations. They don't see what was going on behind the scenes. They don't necessarily see that you're meditating every day. They don't know about your yoga practice. They don't know that you applied for that grant 5 times before you got it. You know, like people don't know all that background stuff, but you know, and you really deserve your sense of satisfaction. Now, for some people, again, does that sort of add maybe a little bit to their sense of jealousy? Absolutely, because you have self-efficacy, you have self-confidence. Things are starting to prove themselves to you. When you work on things, you are getting the rewards, you are getting the returns. And like that is something that you can count on. You can count on yourselves. You have self-confidence. People envy that as well, my loves. But you are an inspiration. Oh, my strong and courageous beauties, you are an inspiration. Now, a lot of people are out there wondering how it is that you have this strength, how it is that you have this confidence, how it is that you get so lucky. One of the things I'm hearing for you, my pile twos, is that there is a pathway for you as a teacher, as someone who can really show people the way. But the first thing that there is to do is for you to continue revealing to yourselves this pathway of what is tried and true, what works for you, okay? Because you've really tapped into something here. You've been very brave. You've been really courageous. You've worked really hard and you have manifested. There's more for you, my pile twos. And as people who are developing mastery, okay, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, you guys are role modeling this pathway. You are role modeling this behavior, and people are watching, and you are going to be able to teach. A bunch of these people who are initially triggered by envy are going to get that their envy, their jealousy comes from what they want. And a lot of them are going to be there when you start teaching because they want what you have, and they're going to listen to you because you know how to get it. Yeah, again, it's an illusion to them that things have been so easy for you. You have actually been through it. And that's one of the reasons too for this amazing self-satisfaction and this confidence that you guys can have, my pile twos. I'm really getting that, like, people don't see everything that went on in the background. They don't know everything about your past, your upbringing, the limiting beliefs you guys have had to triumph over. Okay, that really what it's taken to be as courageous, to have this strength that you guys have had. That's something you're going to share about and teach about in the future. Yeah, this is a card here. This Eight of Wands is a card called Swiftness. It's also about swift communication. I'm really getting that it's for you, my pile twos, that the moment to yeah, okay. Yeah. Spirit is saying that the opportunities to teach are going to come more and more swiftly. That there is, in fact, a big one coming for you, my pile twos. And that it is, in fact, it's interesting that it's coming up in this reading because, again, it is coming from an unexpected place of people that you have been suspecting have been watching you with, like, the evil eye. But really, they're inspired by you. They want what you have. They want to know how you've done it, how you've gone from where you've gone, how you've gotten what you've gotten, how you are showing this pathway of alignment, this pathway of manifestation, how you are showing the law of attraction at work, how you are so satisfied, confident, you know, courageous. How? And they are going to start coming forward. Like, it's going to be like, shoo, 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 shoo. People are going to start asking you advice. They're really going to start coming, and they're going to start coming at you. But not like this. They're going to start coming like this. And yeah, Spirit wanted you guys to be ready for that, pile twos. So, so there's that message. Okay. I'm going to look here at the Prism Oracle just to get a little bit more of a characterization of this. But this is really, really lovely. You guys have done some very, very fine self-development here, and that you truly do deserve every sense of self-confidence, self-efficacy, and self-satisfaction that you guys can find, because that is just helping you to be in continued, and this isn't ego, this is different. This is about knowing what works and doing the work in order to have these results, okay? This is the opposite of when you're doing the same thing over and over again and getting a shitty result, but you keep doing it. This is that you guys have found some stuff that works for you, and you're going to keep doing that over and over again because it works for you. And yeah, it's really amazing, really amazing. And that people want to just write it off as luck is... it's very much like that's a function of them inside of their own limitations. We have anxiety, frustration. Yeah. Oh, talk about their limitations. They need you, and pain. Oh, my loves. These people are anxious, frustrated, and in pain. And look at you. Look at you, my pile twos, okay? They are going to start coming. They just need your help, okay? Pile twos, this teacher pathway is so here for you. So here for you. And the fact of the matter is if you are not inspiring people, if people are not really feeling like that they want what you have, then they won't listen to you. So like that this energy of this of your path, of your place being enviable, it's really important in terms of you being this powerful teacher that you are going to be able to be. People are going to be coming forward and they're going to be listening to you. And for those people that have initially are just writing it off that you're lucky, there's just so much. Yeah. This is what Spirit's saying about the 9 cups. It's manifestation after manifestation after manifestation. There's just so much that they can write off as you being lucky, watching you have success after success after success, because you have had the courage to tame the sort of the energy of the lion within yourself and use its energy to your advantage. You guys have self-discipline. You guys have developed good, healthy habits. You guys have healthy boundaries. You guys get out there and try things. You take risks. You are willing to change. You let go of things that don't work for you. You are willing to grow. All of this is like thing after thing after thing after thing. And as you become more and more masterful at this, these people with the anxiety, the frustration, their pain, you've been there, you know what they've gone through, and you found the practices that work for you. And they are not going to be able to just write it off as that you're lucky for much longer, because it's like there's just so much that you're lucky, and then you're just having success after success after success. I'm hearing that they're really going to see that they're going to start in their own minds perceiving that you're not lucky, you're successful, and that's a different thing. Oh, my starlings. Yeah. Now is the time to get out in the world and connect in authentic ways. Yeah. So if those of you who feel ready to start getting out there and teaching, this is, again, it's going to happen very, very quickly. The people are going to show up for you very quickly, either as clients, as followers. Like, I'm not, I don't know. This is a general reading. So there's a lot of you and there's different ways, but this energy is the same. Now is the time to get out. When you're feeling that, when you feel that call, and you will know, my pile ones, you'll know when you're ready. You'll know also when you're on the other side of this proving ground. Yeah, this one. Robins, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Exactly. Yeah, so it really is, this is the new growth. This is the next level. There's my master teacher says that I actually have a number of master teachers, which is kind of amazing, right, if you think about it. But I'm just blessed as well. And then again, I've made that luck. I've gone out, I've trained in the martial arts. I have a master teacher there. I have my mentor, Master Shri Krishna, who is a master teacher. He's my spiritual business mentor here on YouTube. I have a YouTube coach, Tina Ricci. She's amazing. I have another mentor, Zoe Davenport. She's helping me with she's helping me with so much, you guys. It's like we're constantly having to get out there and continue to reach out and embrace new growth for ourselves. And you, my loves, are going to be this person for other people, and then also continue to grow. inside of like what's the, you know, what's this next step. So I'm hearing for some of you as well that this time to get out into the world, this new growth and this potential is also to connect with your own mentor, to connect with your own coaches and your own guides, so that you can also learn from them how it is that they fulfill on that role, because that may be a role for you. Some of you I'm hearing just straight up are like teachers. Some of you I'm hearing that you have books to write, that you have your public speaking to do. For some of you it's like YouTube channels. For some of you it's actually just stepping up at work and at your job, because again, all of this success has happened inside of the work you've done on yourselves in order to become better at your job, so that you can then train people. I'm hearing promotion for you, my pile twos. So really, like all of this envy, most of it is going to turn into just straight up admiration. Like just straight up admiration, pile twos. This is gorgeous. Your guardian angels want to finish up here on this reading. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, pile twos, this is when you receive this message, like sink it into your body, because this is a beautiful way to be. This is so successful and so gorgeous. And like a lot of people who are this successful have been through, again, this anxiety, frustration, and pain. They have all this stuff in this background, as I'm getting you guys have. But sometimes they forget. And it's like the people coming to you are going to be, they're going to be, I'm hearing particularly needy are the words I'm hearing. So there's something about your unique strength and courage to be able to really help people who really need it. And just to that, your spirit team and I myself want to say particularly to you, pile twos, thank you. Thank you for being that person in the world. You're so needed. I'm so grateful. I'm moved. So really receive this. Receive who you are. Know who you are. Pile twos. You can type it in. Pile two. I receive it. When you use your fingertips, it syncs the message into your nervous system, into your neural pathway, and into your body. You can also just click that like button or both. Oh yeah, patience. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. Yes. You guys are so on the verge of this swift shift coming in, and all of this envy, all of this jealousy, all of this perception of you as just lucky is about to shift into really recognizing where you've been, the success that you co-created, the pathway that you know is forward, and your ability to like show that way forward and teach it. And this envy, this jealousy is turning into admiration. You need to be patient because it's coming. It's just not exactly here yet. Patience is required at the moment, this card says. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. Oh, pile twos, you really are. And you're eternally loved and guided on this beautiful path where you yourself are evolving into a beautiful guide for other people. And these people that you're worried about, you're going to be so surprised how many of them are actually going to turn into people who follow you and follow your teaching, because this is beautiful. Pile twos, I really hope you received this. I hope you sunk it in, typed in pile two, I receive it, or you click that like button. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Pile twos, come be Kylan Lights. I post tarot every Tuesday and Thursday. Saturdays I talk about manifestation. I do light language activations. I do some meditations. I do so many things here to support you guys on this path, and this path of manifestation, this path of mastery, this path of success. This path of like my having speaking difficulties, but like, this path is so beautiful, and it really is amazing to be here with you, my pile twos. Know this about you, and know most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, pile threes. You guys picked this amazing purple agate. I hope that the light is good enough in here for you all to see it, because it's so beautiful. And oh, this inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. I mean, I love this deck. This is the Work Your Light Oracle, and it makes me so happy. So pile 3 is right off the bat, what I can say is what I'm first of all saying to everyone here, which is that, like, just know that jealousy is the shadow side of inspiration, okay? When someone experiences envy or jealousy, it's simply because they're feeling disempowered inside of a context where they've been shown something that is on a higher possible timeline for them. They're being shown something that they want, something that they desire, but it will translate as envy or jealousy because they think maybe they can't have it. Whereas when we're walking on our higher timelines, when we're tapped into and attuned to and aligned to what's possible for us, when we encounter someone who has something we want, who's done something we want, the energy is like, ooh, I want that. I want that too. And it's more about, like, kind of like, well, how did they get there, rather than just like they have it and I don't, and I want it and now I feel green. Um, so it's really like, just understand, my pile 3s, that you are in an inspiration, on the highest, on the in the light of what's going on here and what I'm about to share with you. So just know that, okay, and walk your paths in grace and beauty and dignity, because you guys are graceful, beautiful, and dignified. And particularly in, oh, sorry, there's a really loud truck outside. Sorry if that was disturbing. Particularly in your in your beauty. I think maybe that was like a slip, that some of you are in fact being envied just for your physical beauty. That's amazing. But what was really coming through is you are being envied in your ability to network, in your ability to make friends with people that other people would want to be friends with, or to end up dating or in relationship with people that other people would want to be dating. That, like, you guys are kind of just a magnet for the cool kids. And they're not necessarily cool in the sense of, like, you know, mean girls, like cool in the sense of, like, just people who have charisma, people who have magnetism, people that people want to be with. These people are into you, and you just attract them sort of effortlessly as far as other people can see. Also, there's like a way in which you have some really close friendships. Like, you guys are quick to find yourselves in new situations, and then ending up aligned with people who become kind of like besties, and that you guys have a lot of besties, and that there's a lot of devotion here. Oh yes, devotion. Say, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, that you guys magnetize from a very heart-centered place, and that, like, people just respond to that naturally. And a lot of people from the outside in don't understand at the end of the day that, like, it really is your heart-centered way of being that magnetizes all these beautiful people to you. It's not about how beautiful you are on the outside, which a lot of you are, and a lot of people envy that, but it's more about how beautiful you are on the inside that magnetizes this sort of like desirables, so to speak. So that's a really kind of intense, actually, pile 3s. And it's also very beautiful for you in the sense that that's going to make a lot of things easier for you because of your connections. And I'm hearing that that is also a thing that people envy, that, you know, you just have these great connections, and like, why? And again, it's really because of this beautiful heart-centered way of being that you guys have. It's really, really lovely. People love being around you. People gravitate toward you. You guys have a lot of charisma, and it's inner beauty. It is coming from a place of inner beauty, and that is gorgeous. What an amazing message to get to deliver. Thank you, pile 3s, for being who you are. I love that. I love that this is what's channeling through. From like one card too. Your spirit teams are just like, and let me tell you some more about pile 3s. Like, amazing. So hello. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Kylin. And if you're returning, of course, my Kylin lights. Oh my God, you guys are all over this energy. Oh my goodness. You are you're so magnificent. I do get the best readings for you at my channel. It makes me so happy. So welcome back, my darlings. Ooh, these are ready. Okay, I'm sorry. Lots of singing. Oh, yeah. You guys really do have this energy. This full card here. Hold on. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. Oh, why, God, why? Do you guys see this like amazing unicorn with, you guys have this? Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, well that should have cleared it. You guys see this incredible energy of this unicorn here, right? And this like, you know, this like sparkle horn. People really see you as like, it's literally like you just walk into a new thing, or you walk into a new, like a new context or a new room, and you have this energy of this like unicorn, and people are just like, who's that? Why are they? It's like people notice you. And it really drives some people who have been around trying to like make their way, especially I'm hearing social climbers, like people who have been in certain communities or in certain groups or what have you for a long time, trying to like get ahead. I'm hearing that in like office environments and stuff like that. And you guys have a way of just sort of showing up and being these like shiny unicorns, and like with this sort of full energy, you just sort of like show up, and like maybe you even like say the wrong thing, or like you wear, you know, you wear a costume to like a not costume party, and somehow like you, my pile threes, pull that off. And again, it just magnetizes all these desirables in those contexts to you. You guys are a like you guys are a desirable person magnet, if that makes any sense. And it all comes from this like purity, this pure energy. You guys are these unicorns, and you stand out, and people hate it. And people love it. You know, all the people that magnetize to you, they love it as well. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This is a card of self-fulfilled material, like material well-being. So you guys are, people are also really envy that this sort of like abundance. And again, I'm hearing it's like abundance of opportunities that come through this amazing network. You're just so easy for you to find the right person. And again, those people just gravitate toward you. But people have been helping you, and other people see it as like, again, they see it as like luck, or they don't understand it, or they think that you're just like a fool, you just like stumbled into that right thing. But again, you guys are in this kind of alignment from a heart-centered space, okay? And the portal of your heart magnetizes opportunities to you, but it is self-created by you guys being in touch with like what is your inner beauty. That you, when you guys have gravity, because you have integrity, because you are whole and complete in and of yourselves, and you also are not taking yourselves too seriously, this shiny unicorn energy. And it just makes opportunities come to you easily. It makes the people that would bring those opportunities come to you easily. And so you are this incredible Nine of Pentacles character. The Nine of Pentacles is also kind of independent. So you have all these people around you, you have all these kinds of easy besties, people come to you, but like you really still have sovereignty. You are intact, okay? And it is really, really magnetic. All right, let's look a little bit more here. Oh, the World card. Seriously, you guys just, there are people, as far as other people are concerned, you guys just get everything you want. And the Queen of Wands. Holy shit. And you're like super hot. Okay. Wow. Talk about just being able to magnetize like anything that you want, you guys. The Queen of Wands is actually known also for being like magnetic and really like hot, like really sexy and beautiful. Okay. And this World card too, it's like, I mean, you have the Fool, the World, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Inner Temple. It's like you guys are just, well, I was going to say just you are just lucky, but it's like you're, yes, okay, yeah. So Spirit's reaffirming this for me. This is clear. You guys are just really, really old souls. And what I'm hearing is like you know better. So when it seems to other people that you just like walk into a party, or you walk into a room, or you walk into a new workplace or whatever, and you immediately, like the people that everybody else is trying to talk to, you've caught their eye and they want to talk to you, or they notice you, or like you can approach that person and it's like they're like happy to talk to you. Why? Why do you have the courage to do that? Why do you know, why do you get to be this way? And Spirit is saying it's because you have been around long enough, you've been around the universe long enough, again, that you do not take yourself too seriously while being very integral and very heart-centered. So that you are both, you know, yeah, okay, yeah. Spirit is saying that you are both like fun and funny, while also like you are, you're compassionate and you're relatable. And what's interesting is you have that quality of being like relatable, like a celebrity. So it's sort of like you stand out and you have this kind of like shiny thing, but you're like super down to earth and really nice. It's like an Ed Sheeran kind of thing, but like actually more good looking even. You guys pile threes, you're like my lookers. This is really, people get really jealous and really frustrated about this, but at the end of the day, it is this incredible combination of being like not taking yourself too seriously, having this full energy, knowing that like the world and possibilities and manifestation are all anything is possible for you, and that your heart-centered guidance system really helps you navigate the world such that you know what you want at any given time and you're able to kind of just go for it. But you go for it again without the sense of taking yourself too seriously, and also being grounded. The Nine of Pentacles is earth energy. So you're like kind of, you're bright and shiny, but you're also grounded. The world is your oyster, but you're coming from a heart-centered place. So you're compassionate, you care about others, you're generous as well, right? And then there's this Queen of Wands where you're just like a fiery inspirational beacon when you feel it. You can be passionate. So it's really this incredibly beautiful balance of the energies and the elements in you that is built in a soul over time. I'm just hearing old soul over and over and over again. And that old soul in the way that, when like people get elderly and they really know what they're talking about, they have lots of wisdom, they have lots of experience, but they also have that little like impish glint in their eyes because they know enough to not take it so seriously. Like you guys are like that. My pile threes. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love it so much. Okay. The Prism Oracle just wants to get a little more characterization on this and these people, what else it is that people envy about you. And when people start to awaken into what's possible for them, that they will really see you as more of an inspiration. And I'm hearing that even these people that envy you, when they're watching you, your behavior does role model for them. So don't you stop being you, and don't you dumb it down or dim it for anybody else. That is definitely not what you want to do over here. The other thing I'm hearing is a lot of times the most desirable people in these social situations that gravitate toward you, it's just that like attracts like, that they're also sort of old souls. And so that it's really just, you and the people who are matching your vibrational frequency just gravitate toward you. And it's, what can you do about that? Nothing. And there's no reason you should. Oh, again. Yeah. Okay, I got anxiety. That came out in another one. And then ideation. So, yeah, okay. This is really different in this read than how it came out in the other one. I find that so interesting. So your spirit team really wants you guys to not worry about the other people's feelings about you and your being so lucky and what have you at all, because you guys really need to get this sort of bigger picture of how much you've been through in order to develop into who you are, and all of the sort of backstory that is the backstory of ages. I mean, you guys are, I'm hearing a lot of you are star seeds. I'm hearing a lot of you, again, you're like spiritual leaders, that you're like just people that have, that's so funny. Okay, nice one, Spirit. You've been around the cosmic block, and that is really important for you guys to keep your perspective on that, okay, with this ideation card, and for really to see, like to really see the portal of energy that you are and that inspiration that you can be for other people. And that when you don't have this perspective and you slip into worrying about other people and being petty or jealous about who you are and who you came here to be, which is Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles rich, really like full of this inner temple devotion, like really someone, a guardian of the portal of your heart, okay? You know, with this unicorn fool energy for whom the world is possible. Like that is very big. I'm hearing celebrity for some of you as well, like that you're really like you really are that, you really are that charismatic, you really are that magnetic, and your pathway is that big, that for you guys to dim it or dumb it down for other people is just as small as other people getting jealous or envious, when really what you're doing is just role modeling something inspirational for them. So don't you get small in worrying about what they're thinking or what they're feeling. You keep your eye on the ball. You keep your eye on your mission. You keep your eye on your integrity and who you came here to be, my pile threes, because it is beautiful, it's powerful, and you are ultimately not doing anybody any favors by worrying about them being envious. You want to continue to role model because there is a liberation, okay? Again, this card you gravitated toward is about, you know, there is like new earth energy in this card. There is liberation for people in this card. And more souls with this kind of like collective energy are incarnating in order to be guides, in order to like role model both what's possible and a sort of joyful way of being in the world. And it's really important for you guys to do that from a place of abundance, from a place of like passionate inspiration, all of it. And your community that you guys, I'm hearing too, all these people gravitating toward you that other people are jealous about, like that community is really is important for you because you're going to be building, with them. Yeah, so sync this in, pile threes, like type in pile three, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, it puts the message in your body through your nervous system. You can also just quickly click that like button if that's all you can do. Breakthrough, beautiful. This is meaningful for you guys. Your guardian angels want you guys to know. Breakthrough, how many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free from all these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right! Exclamation point. Seriously, you guys, like you I don't mean to say you have to, because you don't have to do anything, but you have to role model this life, role model this way of being, and do it from with this confidence, in this perspective, in this knowing of who you are, and that it is a beautiful, beautiful way to be. Like, you guys are close to perfect. You will never get there. That's not what we're here to do. But you guys, really, there's so much mastery. This is truly like well-being. You guys are role modeling that magnetism. So gorgeous, so amazing. Yes, it's enviable. Of course it's enviable. What kind of an inspiration would you be if it weren't enviable? Pile threes. I really hope you're receiving this. Please sync this in. Type in pile three, I receive it. Let me know that you're getting this message and put it into your body. Sink it in. And if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I post tarot Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, manifestation, meditations. I do light language activations, which is right, like really on point for you guys, my pile threes. Know this about yourselves, honeys. Know this about what you're doing. It's beautiful. Embrace it. Receive it. And know most of all, pile threes, you're having your breakthrough, and you are so, so very loved.